Betty, no.
My Betty be party soon?
I don't care.
My Betty's not gonna die.
Out of sight! Out of my mind! Oh my God, God, Betty! Betty, child, dear child, will you wake? Will you open your eyes, Betty, little one? Betty, please.
Uncle, I got news for you. Susanna Walkett's here from Dr. Grace.
Oh, the doctor, let her come. Let her come. Where is she?
She's coming. She was right behind me.
She's, look at her. What did you do to her?
We did nothing, sir.
Where's Susanna?
She's coming. I promise. She's here. Come in, Susanna.
What did the doctor say, child?
Dr. Grace, let me tell you, sir, that he cannot find no medicine for his books.
Then you must search on.
Sir, he's been searching his books since he left me, sir, but he didn't tell you that many unnatural things are the cause of it.
No. Tell them I've sent for every help with Beverly. And Mr. Hell will surely come from that. Tell them look at the medicines. Take all this nonsense. There'll be none.
Sir, he didn't tell you.
Speak nothing of it in the village, Susanna.
Go directly home and speak nothing of unnatural causes.
Sir. I pray for her.
Uncle, the rumor of witchcraft is all about. The parlor's packed with people. You best go down and deny yourself also.
And what shall I say to them? That I discover my daughter and my niece dance in my kingdoms in the forest?
We did dance, Uncle. Then you told them I confessed it. But they're speaking of witchcraft. Betty's not witch.
Abigail, now go with the conjugation. I know you have not been openly. What did you do with her in the forest?
We did dance, Uncle. And when you leaped out of the bush so suddenly, Betty was frightened and then she fainted. And there's the whole of it.
Child, sit you down.
I would never hurt Betty. I love her dearly.
Now look, you child. No desire to punish you. I'll come in its time. But if you were trapped in the spirits in the forest, I must know that, for surely my enemies will.
But we never conjured spirits.
Then why can she not wake herself since midnight? This child is desperate. It must come out. My enemies will bring it out. Do you understand I have many enemies?
I know it,
There's
Uncle.
a faction sworn to drive out my pulpit. Do you understand that?
I think so, sir.
Now, in the midst of all this disruption, my own household is discovered in the very center of this obscene practice. Abomination of done in the forest.
This is her only sport, Uncle.
I saw Tintia waving her arms over the fire. Why was she doing that? And I heard screeching and gibberish coming from her mouth.
She always sings her Barbados songs and we dance.
I cannot blink what I saw, Abigail, for my enemies will not blink it. I saw a dress lying in the grass.
A dress?
A dress, and I thought I saw someone naked running through the
No one
trees.
was naked. You're mistaking yourself, Uncle.
I saw it. Now my mission has stayed here. My mission, perhaps your cousin's life. Whatever abomination I've done, will be all the way now, for I dare not be taken unaware when I go down before there.
There's nothing more. I swear it, sir.
Abigail, I've been here 3 long years to bend these stiff-necked people. And now, just now, there must be some due respect for my name in this parish. You brought me to the very character. I've given you a home, child. I put clothes upon your back. Give me no right answer. You name the town. It is entirely white, is it not?
Why, I'm sure of it, sir. There'd be no blush about my name.
It's troubling enough, been 7 months out of their home and know their family has called for your service. Is there anything cause you have told me for Betty's pocket discharging me?
They want slaves, not such as I. Let them send them to Barbados, and I would not like my face for any of them.
Abigail, No, I can't have anyone. I give you Putney. Come in.
It's a marvel. Surely it's took hell upon you.
What can you Putney? What?
How high did she fly? How high?
No, she never flew.
Why, sure she did. Mr. Collins saw her flying over Newton's barn. It comes out like it's a bird, he says.
Now look, you give Putney. She never. Oh, good morning, Mr. Putney.
It is a providence things out now. It is a providence.
What's up, sir? What?
Why, look here, Anne. Her eyes. They're closed.
Strange. Ours is open.
Julie is sick.
I don't call it sick. Double such is heavier than sick. It's death, you know. It's death driven into the unfortunate tooth.
Well, pray not. Well, how's the child ail?
She ails as she must. She never waked this morning, but her eyes open and she walks. And she hears not, sees not, and cannot eat. Her soul is taken surely.
They say you sent for Reverend Hale of Beverly?
Precaution only has much experience in demonic arts.
He has indeed, and found a witch in Beverly last year, and let you remember that.
I'm sure they thought there were witches there, but I'm certain there are no elements of witchcraft here.
No witchcraft. Now look you, Mr. Paris.
Thomas, I pray you, not to witchcraft. I know you. You least of all tools who ever wish to believe such a drastic charge laid upon me. But we cannot lead to witchcraft. They'll pile me out of sin for such corruption in my house.
Now look you, Mr. Paris. I have taken your part in all contention here, and I would like to continue. But I cannot if you hold back in this. There's a witch laying hands on these children.
Thomas, you cannot.
Yes, tell Mr. Paris what you have done.
Reverend Paris, I laid 7 babies unbaptized, sir. Believe me, sir, you never saw a hard baby before. And yet it would wither my arms the very night of birth. I spoke nothing, but my heart has power into me. And now, this year, my Ruth, my only, I see her turning strange. A strange precaution she has become this year, and shrivels like the sucking off of the fluid on her life, too. And so, I thought I'd send her to your Tituba.
Tituba, what makes
Tituba
Tituba?
knows how to speak to the dead, Mr. Paris.
Brienne, you know the formidable sin to conjure up the dead.
I'm taking on my soul. Oh, who else makes sure to tell us who murdered my baby?
Woman!
They were murdered, Mr. Paris, and mark this proof, mark it. Last night, my Ruth were ever so close to her own spirit. I know it, sir. For also she struck down now the fence and power of darkness is stopping off. It is a marvelous sign, Mr. Paris.
Don't you understand it, sir? There was a murdering witch among us, bound to keep herself in the dark. Let your enemies think of it what they will. I cannot blink it more.
Then you were conjuring spirits last night.
Not I, sir, not I. Tituba and Ruth.
I'm undone.
No, no, sir! You are not undone! Let no one charge you. Declare it yourself. You have discovered witchcraft.
In my house, Thomas, in my house. They will topple me with this. They will make it a joke.
Your pardon. I would like to see how ready it is.
Why? Why are you here? Who's with Ruth?
Her grandma come. She's improved a little, I think. She gave a powerful sneeze before. Now there's a sign of life. I fear no more pity, but no. It will require a sneeze. Another like it might shake her wits together, I'm sure.
You leave me now, Thomas. I'd like to pray alone.
Uncle, Prince, it's midnight. Why do you not go down now?
No, I'll wait for Mr. Hell to arrive.
Mr. Paris, let you strike out against the devil, and the village will bless you for it. But for now, go down there, stand with them, pray with them. They're thirsty for your word.
No stomach for disputation this morning. I'll lead them in a song, but let you speak nothing of witchcraft yet. I have not discussed it, the cause is yet unknown. I've had enough contention since I came, I want no more.
Mercy, you all know it here. I know.
There's the window, cry for me at once. There's a terror upon her arm today. Here.
How is Ruth sick?
It's weirdish. I know not. She seems to be walking like a dead one since last night.
Betty, wake up, Betty. Sit up now.
Have you tried feeding her? I gave her the good one, and it waked her for a minute. Here, let me out.
No, he'll be coming over. Now look, they'd be crashing us. Tell them we danced. I told them as much already.
And what more?
He saw you naked.
Oh, Jesus. What do we do? The whole village is out.
What do we do? The whole village is out.
I just come from the farm. They're talking witchcraft. They'll be calling us witches, Abby.
They'll be calling us witches, Abby. She needs to tell.
I know it. We've got to tell. Witchery's a hanging era. Hanging like they done in Boston 2 years ago. If you tell, you'll only be whipped for the dancing and the other thing.
We'll be whipped.
I only looked, Abby. Oh, you're afraid for looking, aren't you, Mary Warren?
Hey, wake up, Betty. It's Abigail. Now you see me improving. I talked to your papa. He knows everything, so there's nothing to.
Oh, my mama!
What ails you, child? Your mom is dead and buried.
Oh, my mama! I'm blood!
I talked to your papa. He knows everything. He knows everything we did, so there's nothing to.
You drink blood, Abby! You drink blood!
You'll never say that again. You will never.
You did! You came to talk to the job officer's wife! You came to talk to the good Rocker!
So shut it now. Shut it! Now look, you. All of you. We dance, and since you will come to Ruth Putnam's exorcism, dance all. And let either of you breathe a word or the edge of a word about the other things, and I will come to you the blackest and terrible night, and I will bring a point to your reckoning that will shun you. And you know I didn't do it. I saw Amy smash my great parents' heads on the pillow next to mine, and I have seen some reddish work that at night, and I can make you wish you had never seen the sun go down. Now you, sit up and stop this!
Abby, what's got her? She's going to die. It's sin to conjure.
I say, shut it, Mary Warren!
Mr. Proctor,
Me foolish Mary Warren, indeed, that I forbid you to leave the house, did I not?
I was heading home.
Then get home. My wife is waiting with your work.
I only come to see the great doings in the world.
I will show you a great doing on your arse one of these days. Now get home!
I'd best be off. I have my booth to watch. Good morning, Mr. Proctor.
She's only gone silly somehow. She'll come out of it.
So she flies, huh? Where are her wings?
Oh, John is surely not believing she flies.
The road past my house is a pilgrimage to Salem all morning. The town's bumbling witchcraft.
Oh, Posh, we were dancing in the woods last night. My uncle is funerals. She took a fright or something.
Dancing in the moonlight. You could collect in the stocks before you explain.
Give me a word, John. A soft word.
No, Abby. Do not come here.
You come 5 miles to see a silly girl fly. I know you better.
I come to see what mischief your uncle is brewing. Now put it out of mind. I will not be coming for you more.
You're surely sporting with me.
You know me better.
I know how you clutch my back behind the house. And you more like a stallion whenever I come near. I saw your face when she put me out. You love me then and you do now.
That's a wild thing to say, Abby.
Wild thing may say wild things, John. I have sense for heat, and yours has drawn me to my window. Do you tell me you do not look up at my window?
Perhaps. I have.
I know you, John. I know you. I cannot sleep for dreaming. I cannot dream but I wake and walk about the house as though I find it coming through some door.
Child.
How do you call me, child?
Abby, I may have thought of you softly, but I will cut off my own hand before I ever reach for you again. I'll put it out of mind. We never touched.
But we did.
Aye, but we did not.
Oh, I marvel at such a strong man may let such a sickly wife be.
You will not speak of Elizabeth.
She is blackening my name in the village. She's telling lies about me. She's a gross-nibbling woman. You banned me to her. Let her turn you
Do you
around.
look for women?
I look for John Proctor, look for knowledge in my heart. I never knew what peace and Salem was. I never knew what flying lessons I was taught by these Christian women who convinced men. And now you bid me to tear the light out of my eyes. I will not. I cannot. You love me, John Proctor. Whatever sin it is, you love me yet. John, pity me. Pity me.
What ails you there? Stop that screaming! Betty!
Ray, calm yourself. I have 11 children. I have 26 kinds of grandma. I see them all through their silly things. But when they come on them, they will run the devil bowling and keeping up with their mischief. I think she'll wait till she's tired. The child's spirit is like a child. You never catch it by running after it. It must stand still for love to itself to come back.
Aye, that is the truth of it, Rebecca.
This is no silly season, Rebecca. My root is bewildered. Rebecca, she's not eating. But then perhaps she's not hungry yet. Mr. Paris, I hope you're not deciding to go into the new spirit. I've heard promise of that outside.
Why would the devil may be among us, and I will satisfy them if they are wrong.
Then why don't you come out and call them wrong? Are you a minister or Mr. Hale? You consult with the wardens of the church before you call this minister to look for a devil.
He's not here to look for devil.
Then what does he come for?
There be children dying in the village, mister.
I see none dying here.
Hey, John, be calm. Mr. Paris, I think you'd best send him to go back as soon as he can. It will set us all to argue against society. We thought have peace this year. Let us rely on Dr. Griggs now and through prayer. Rebecca, the doctor is found. If so he is, then let us go to God for the cause of it. There is forgiveness danger in seeking of new spirits, and I fear it. Let us rather blame ourselves and
How may we blame ourselves? I am one of 9 sons, the putnam seed of people of this province. I have one child left of 8, and now she shrivels.
I cannot fathom that. You think it God's work to never lose a child, nor grandchild either, and I bury all the one.
When Reverend Hale arrives, we'll proceed to have him look for signs of witchcraft.
We cannot command you, Mr. Paris. We will by name in this society, not by acreage.
Mr. Proctor, I have not heard you so worried upon our society. I haven't seen you on Sabbath since snow flew.
I have trouble enough that I come 5 miles to hear this man preach nothing but bloody damnation and hellfire. There are many of those who do not come to church anymore because he hardly ever mentions God anymore.
Well, that is a drastic charge.
Somewhat true. There are many that go
preach to the children, but it was not the children who are mindful of the obligation to the ministry. Where's my wood? My contract permits that I be provided with all my firewood. I have waited since November for a stick, and even in November, I have nothing to show for growing frostbitten hands like some London beggar.
Mr. Paris, you worry about state comes here to buy or what?
My salary is 66 pounds. I'm paid little enough that I spend 6 pounds on firewood. My salary is 66 pounds, Mr. Proctor. I'm not some preaching farmer with a book under his hand. I'm a graduate from Harvard College.
I well instructed in mathematics.
Joseph, you look far from a man of my kind at 66 pounds. I do not fathom it. Why am I persecuted here? I left the therapy business of Barbados to serve the Lord. I won't puzzle myself with how we write of arguments. I have often wanted to delegate in some I cannot understand people otherwise.
Mr. Paris, you are indeed the first minister to demand a deed to this house.
I'm your third preacher in 7. I did not wish to be put like a cow when the majority feels the wind. You people seem uncomprehending. The minister is the Lord's man in this parish. The ministry should not be taken so lightly. Cross or contradicted. Aye. There's either obedience or the church is burning like hell is burning.
May you speak 1 minute without me in hell. I am sick of hell.
It's not for you to say what's good for you to hear.
I may speak to my heart, I think.
What? Are we Quakers? We are not Quakers here yet, Mr. Proctor. And you can tell that to your followers.
My followers.
There's a faction in this party. I'm not blind. There's a faction in this party.
Against you?
Against him in all authority.
Why then I must find it and join it.
He does not mean
I mean that solemnly, Rebecca. I like not the smell of this authority. I have crops to sow and lumber to drag home. What say you, John? He says there's a party. Let's find the party.
I have changed my opinion of this man. Mr. Paris, I beg your pardon. I never knew you have so much learned in you.
Thank you, John.
It suggests in the mind what the trouble be among us all these years. Think on it. Wherefore everybody is doing everybody else. I have been 33 times in court.
Is it the devil's fault that a man cannot say good morning without he being clapped for defamation? You're old, Giles. You're not hearing like you used to.
John Proctor, I have only last inflicted 4 pound damages for you publicly saying I burned the roof off your house. And
I never said no such thing, but I paid you, did I not? So I hope I may call you deaf without charge. Now come along, Giles. Help me drag my lumber home.
I'll be damned first.
A moment, Mr. Proctor. May I ask you where you got this lumber?
Why, from my forest, out by the riverside.
We surely got wild this season. That force is in my bounds, Mr. Proctor.
Your bounds. I bought that tract from Goody Nurse's wife 5 months ago.
He had no right to sell it. It is clearly stated in my grandfather's will that all the land north of the river and south of the forest belong to me.
Your grandfather had a habit of living land that did not belong to him, if I may say it plainly.
That is God's truth. He nearly will away my dirt patch before you know I break his fingers if he says his name to it. I'll get your lumber home, John. I feel the fun of the work.
You load 1 oak of mine and you'll fight to drag it home.
I'm going to this one. Let's go.
I'll have my men on you, Corey. I'll clap a writ on you.
Brave. Someone take me.
Oh, Mr. Hill, it's so good to see you again. Well, parties are having.
You must be. They're waiting with authority.
Well, you do come prepared.
You shall need hard study if it comes to tracking down the old boy. Ah, you cannot please Rebecca Nurse.
I am, sir. Do you know me?
Strange how I knew. But I suppose you look at such a good soul ship. We've all heard of your great charities here in Beverly.
How do you know this man, Mr. Thomas Putnam, and his good wife, Anne?
Mr. Putnam, I had not expected such distinguished company, sir.
It does not seem to help us here today, Mr. Hale. You see, my child, she ails.
Your child is too.
Her soul. Soul seems blown away. She sleeps and yet she walks.
She cannot eat.
Cannot eat. Do these men also have afflicted children?
Oh, no, these are farmers, John Proctor.
You don't believe in witches?
I never spoke on witches, one way or the other. Now, will you come, Giles?
No. No, John, I think not. I have a few square questions of my own to ask, so.
I heard you be a sensible man, Mr. Hale. Hope you leave some of it here in Salem.
You look at my daughter, sir. We discovered her on the high road and since she flew.
Christ, lie.
She cannot bear you the Lord's name. That is surely a sign of witchcraft.
No? No. Now let me instruct you. We cannot look for superstition in this. The devil is precise, therefore the marks of his presence are definite as stone. And we must look only for his proper signs and judge nothing beforehand. And I must tell you all that I shall not proceed unless you prepare to believe me, should I find no trace of evidence.
It is agreed. It is agreed. We'll abide by your judgment.
Good then. Now, sir, what's your first warning of this stranger?
Well, I discovered her and my niece and 10 or 12 other girls dancing in the forest last night.
You permit dancing?
No, no, they were secrets.
Mr. Paris, Slade has knowledge of contrary, sir.
You cannot be sure of that, Goody Ann.
I know it. I sent my child. She's to learn from Tituba, who murdered her sisters.
Goody Ann, you sent your child to conjure up the dead?
Let God blame you. Not you. Not you, Rebecca. I'll not have you judging me anymore. Mr. Hill, is it natural for him 7 babies before they live a day?
7 days in childbirth.
Aye.
What book is that?
It's there.
Here's all the invisible world, caught, defined, and calculated. In these books, the devil stands stripped of all his brutal disguises. Here are all your familiar spirits, your incubi, your succubi. The witches that go by land, by air, and by sea. The wizards of the night and of the day. Have no fear now. We shall find them out to be of some among us. I mean to crush him utterly and throw his face.
Will I hurt the child, sir?
I am not certain. If she is truly in the devil's grip, we may have to rip and tear to get her free.
Then I think I'll go then. I am too old for this.
Well, Rebecca, we may be able to boil down our troubles today.
Well, let us hope for that. I go to God for you, sir.
Let's hope they don't mean we go to Satan here.
I wish I knew.
Mr. Hill, sit you there.
Mr. Hill, I have always wanted to ask you. Well, fingerprints are written in such strange books.
What books?
I can't tell. She hides them.
Who does this?
Martha, my wife. I have waked that name many times. And found her in the corner reading
Why,
the
that's
book.
not necessary.
It comforts me. Last night, Mark did. I tried and I tried and I could not say the prayer. But then she closed her book and walked out of the room and then Mark did. I could pray again.
Ah, stop your prayer. It is strange. I'd like to speak further than that with you.
Now, I'm not saying she's touched the devil now. I'm just wondering what books she reads and why she hides them. She will not tell me, you see.
I will discuss it. Mark me, if the devil is truly in there, you will witness some frightful wonders in this room. So please keep your wits about you. So put them. Set ghost in case you fly. Behold. Now, Betty, will you sit up? I'm Reverend John Hale, minister of Beverly. I've come to help you, dear. Do you remember my 2 little girls from Beverly?
How can you be the devil? Why would he choose my house to strike?
What victory would the devil have when us all already had? It is the best the devil wants. It is better than the minister. The son of a wicked child. He not be a woman minded one. A man, perhaps. An invisible bird comes to you, perhaps. Any beast will call. Is this some figure that you fly? Thank you. Let me hold this. In nomine Domini Sabaoth, sui vicari pernos. Abigail, what sort of dancing were you doing with her in the woods?
Come and dancing, sir.
He got on stage today. Discovered cattle where they were dancing.
Sort of super in this kettle, Abigail.
What? There were beans and lentils, I think, and
Mr. Paris, you did not notice anything living in the kettle, perhaps a mouse, a spider, or a frog.
that frog jumped in. We never put it in.
A frog, Abby?
We never put it in.
Abigail, the baby your cousin has died. Did you contact the devil last night?
We never called no devil. Teacher would call us.
She called the devil?
I should like to speak with the Chuba.
Goody Ann, bring her up at once.
How did she call him?
I know not. She's from Barbados.
Did you feel any sudden strangeness when she called him? A sudden cold wind, perhaps, or trembling below the ground?
I never saw no devil. Betty, wake up,
You
Betty.
cannot evade me, Abigail. Did your cousin drink any brew from the kettle?
She never drank from the kettle.
Did you drink it?
No, sir.
Did Teacher ask you to drink it?
She tried, but I refused.
Why are you conceding? Have you sold yourself to Lucifer?
I never sold myself. I'm a good girl. I did drink from the kettle. She made me do it. She made Betty do it. Abby! She makes me drink blood.
Blood!
Baby's blood. No, chicken blood. I QC chicken blood.
Woman, have you enlisted these children for the devil?
No, sir, I did not jump with the devil.
Then why can she not wait? Are you silencing this child?
I love me,
You have
Betty.
sent your spirit upon this child, have you not? Are you gathering souls for the devil?
She sent her spirit on me in church. She made me laugh at prayer.
She often laughs in prayer.
I'll tell you something. She comes to me at night and makes me drink corruption. Abby! Sometimes I find myself standing in an open doorway and not a stitch on my body. I always hear her laughing in my sleep. I always hear her singing her Barbados songs and tempting me
I'll take you out with me to your death.
This fool must be hanged, must be taken in hand!
No, tell him I desire to work for him.
Devil? Well, Tituba, I know that when we bind ourselves to hell, it is difficult to break from it entirely. You would be a good Christian woman, would you not?
I said a good Christian woman.
And you love these little children.
I love these children with all my being.
And you love God, Tituba.
I love God.
And in God's holy name,
Oh, bless him, bless God.
to his glory.
Eternal glory, bless him, bless God.
Open yourself. Open yourself, Tituba, and let God's holy light shine on you.
God bless you, Mr. Hale.
When the devil comes, does he come with someone else, perhaps? Someone from the village.
Who's there with him?
Sarah Good. Have you seen Sarah Good or Osborne?
Was it a man or a woman?
Was woman.
Woman. What woman you see? A woman.
It was black dark and
You can see him. Why don't you see her?
they was always running around and carrying on.
Running in Salem. Salem witches?
I said,
You must have no fear to tell us who you are, you understand? The devil can never overcome a minister.
I said,
You have confessed yourself to witchcraft. That speaks a wish to come to heaven's side. God will bless you for your help.
oh, thank you.
You are God's instrument put in our hands, Tituba. You have been chosen. You have been selected to cleanse the devil's agents from this village. So turn your face away from him and face God. Face God, Tituba, and God will help you.
Oh, God protected you, but
When the devil comes, does he come with 2, 3, 4? How many?
there was 4.
Their names. Their names.
Oh, how many times he bid me kill you, Mr. Paris.
Kill me.
He said, Mr. Paris, mean man. Mr. Paris, no gentleman, no goodly man. He bid me rise out of my bed and cut your throat. He said, you work for me, Tituba. I make you free and I put you way high in the air. And I give you those pretty dresses and I fly you all the way back to Barbados. And I said, you lied, devil, you lied. And he come to me one stormy night. And he says, look, I have good white people work for me. And I look and I see Goody Good.
Sarah Good.
I serve and Goody Osborne. I knew it! Goody Osborne was midwife to me 3 times. I begged you, Thomas, did I not? I begged you not to call Goody Osborne because I fear her. My baby's always shriveled in her arms.
You must have no fear to tell us who they are, you understand? How can you see these children suffering? Look at their God-given innocence, Tituba. Their souls are so tender. The devil is out there with them like the beast upon the flesh of the pure lamb. God will bless you for your help.
I want to open myself. I want the light of God. I want the sweet love of Jesus. I dance for the devil. I saw him. I wrote in his book. I go back to Jesus. I kiss his hand. I saw Sarah Good with the devil. I saw Goody Osborne with the devil. I saw Bridget Bishop with the devil. I saw George Jacobs with the devil. I saw Goody Howell with the devil.
She speaks. She speaks.
Glory to God, it is broken. They are free.
I saw Michael Bellows with the devil. I saw Goody Cyber with the devil.
The marshal. I'll call the marshal.
The marshal will bring irons.
I saw Alice Barr with Goody Hawkins with the devil. I saw Goody Pike with the devil. I saw Mr. Barnum with the devil. I saw Goody Cobb with the devil. I saw Goody Franklin with the devil. I saw Goody Hopper with the devil.
What keeps you so late, little star?
I'm trying to get out the door, Cinch.
Oh, you're done.
Hi. Why receiving? Boy sleeping?
They will be soon.
Pray now to prepare something.
Ah,
Are you well today?
I am. It is a rabbit.
Is it? Jonathan's trap?
No. She walked in this house this afternoon. I found her sitting in the corner to come to visit.
That's a good sign walking in.
Pray God. It hurts my Correct.
It's well seasoned.
I took great care. She tender?
I believe we will see green fields. It is as warm as the blood beneath it.
That's well.
This farm is like a continent. We go foot by foot, jumping seas in it.
It must be.
On Sunday, would you come with me and walk the farm together? I've never seen a load of flowers on the earth. Massachusetts is a beauty in spring.
It is.
I think you are sad again, are you?
You've come so late. I thought you'd gone to Salem this afternoon.
Why? I have no business in Salem.
You spoke of going earlier this week.
I thought better of it since.
Mary Warren's there today.
You heard me from minutes ago. Why did you let her?
I can stop her.
It is a fault, Elizabeth. You are the mistress of this house, not Mary Warren.
She frightened all my strength away.
How may she frighten you, that little mouse?
It is a mouse no more. I forbid her go and she raised her chin up high, and I should have daughter of Princeton said to me, I must go to Salem, Lady Proctor. I'm the official of the court.
Court? What court?
It is a proper court they have now. They have sent 4 judges out of Boston, they say, a waiting magistrate of the general courts, and at the deputy governor of the province.
Why, she's mad.
How would you not she would? To be 14 people in jail now, she says, and they'll be tried. And the court will have the power to hang them too, she says.
They never hang.
The deputy governor, Thomas Paine, will not confess her. The whole town's gone wild over him. Mary Warren speaks of Abigail as if she were a saint. To hear her, she brings the girls into the courts, and they walk through crowds like the will depart the sea from Israel. And folks are brought before her, and Abigail screams and howls and falls to the floor. Of course, it's clapped the jail bewitching her.
Oh, it is a blackness.
I think you must go to Salem, John. I think so. I think you must tell me to say fraud.
It is. It surely is.
Let you go to Ezekiel Cheever. He knows you well. Tell him what you said to your uncle's house last week. Because it had not to do with witchcraft. Did she not?
She did. She did.
God forbid you keep that in the court, John. I think they must be told.
They must. It is a wonder that they believe.
I would go to Salem now, John. Let you go tonight.
I'll think on it.
Not keep it.
I know I cannot keep it. That's why I say I will think on it.
Good then. Let you think on it.
I'm only wondering how I make it a fraud. Abigail is a saint now. It'll not be so easy. She told it to me herself alone in her room. I have no proof of it.
You were alone with her?
For a moment alone,
Why? It's not you told me.
For a moment, I say. The others came in soon
Do as
after.
you wish then.
I will not have your suspicions anymore.
I have
I will not have it.
I let you not earn it.
You doubt me yet.
John, if it was Abigail that you were hurt, would you falter now? I think not.
Now look you.
I see what I see, John.
I will not have your suspicions anymore. I should have roared you down when you told me your suspicions, but I wilted. And like a Christian, I confessed. Some dream I must have had that day must have mistaken you for God. But you're not. Let you remember it. You look for some goodness in me. I have forgotten, Abigail.
And I-
Spare me. You forget nothing and forgive nothing. Learn charity, woman. I have gone tiptoe in this house all this summer, from one place to another, without I think to please you. And still, an everlasting fear marches around your heart. I cannot speak, but I am judged as though I walked into a court when I walk into this house.
John, you were not open with me. You fell into the crowd, you said.
I will not have your suspicions anymore.
John, I will not judge you. It is the magistrate that sits in your heart that judges you. I never saw you but a man, John. Only someone to believe.
Oh, Elizabeth, your justice would freeze me. How do you leave the Salem when I forbid it? Do you mock me? I will whip you. If you dare, you'll leave this house again.
Pray hurt me not, Mr. Proctor. I'm sick in my insides. They are all shuddering. I am in the proceedings all day, sir.
And what are these proceedings here? When will you proceed to clean this house as you were paid £9 a year to do? And my wife, not wholly well.
Goody Proctor, I need you to give me court today. I had to sit long hours in a chair, so I passed the time with sewing.
Is it their fault?
We must all love each other now, Goody Proctor.
Indeed we must.
I must go to bed now. I will wake up early to clean the house.
Mary, is it true there will be 14 women arrested?
No, sir. There be 39 now.
Why she leave you? What else, child?
It's
the deputy governor he will permit this?
He sentenced her, he must. But not Sarah Good, for Sarah Good confessed, you see.
Confess to what?
Confessed that she sometimes wrote her name in Lucifer's black book with her blood and bound herself to torment Christians until God is thrown down and we all must worship hell forevermore.
But she is a jabberer. Surely you told him that.
Mr. Proctor, in open court she near choked us all to death.
How choked you?
She sent her spirit out.
Mary, surely.
She's tried to kill me many times, Goody Proctor.
Why? I never heard you mention that before.
Why, I never knew it before. I never knew anything before. And when she come into court, I tell myself, we must not touch this woman, for she be so very old and poor, and she sleeps in ditches. But then she just sat there, denying and denying, and I felt this misty coldness creep up my spine, and the skin on my skull begin to creep, and I felt a clamp around my neck, and I could not breathe. I heard a voice. And it were my voice, and it was a screaming voice, and all at once, I knew everything she did to me.
Why? What did she do to you?
Mr. Proctor, many times she's come to this very door, asking for a piece of bread and a cup of cider. And mark me this, every single time I turned her away, she mumbled.
Mumble. She mumbled humbly.
But what does she mumble? You must remember, a month ago, a Monday I think, after I had turned her away, I felt my guts would burst for 2 days after. You must remember that.
Why? Why do I think that I would?
And when I told this to Judge Hawthorne, he asked her, what curse do you put on this child that she falls ill for turning you away? And she said, why, I only say my commandments. I hope I may say my commandments, says she.
And that's an upright answer.
Aye. But then when Judge Hawthorne asked her to recite her commandments for us, of all 10, she could not say a single one, and they had her in a flat lie.
And so condemned her.
Which she condemned herself they must.
But the proof? What proof?
I told you the proof. Hard as rock, the judges said.
Do not go to that court anymore, Mayor Warren.
I must tell you, sir, I will be gone in that court for every day for some time now. I am amazed you do not see the weighty work we do.
What work you do? It is strange work for a young girl to hang an old woman.
They will not hang if they confess. Sarah will only sit in jail sometime. And here's a wonder for you. Goody Good is pregnant.
Pregnant? Are they mad? The woman's near 60.
Dr. Griggs examined her. She's full to the brim. And smoking a pipe all these years, and no husband either. But isn't it a marvel, sir? For if she is saved, they will not hurt an innocent child. You must see it's God's work we do. I am an official of the court, they say.
I'll official you!
No, I will not stand whippings anymore. The devil is loose in Salem. We must discover where.
I'll whip the devil out of you!
I staged her on life today.
I'm accused?
You are somewhat mentioned. But seeing as I live so closely with you, and when I told them that I never seen you send your spirit out to hurt anyone, they dismissed it.
Who accused me?
I am bound by law, I cannot tell. I sat down with the king's deputy and 4 judges but an hour ago. I'll have you speak civilly to me from now on.
Go to bed.
I am 18 and a woman, however single. I will not take your orders anymore.
You wish to sit up? Then sit up!
I wish to go to bed.
Good night, then.
Good night.
Good news. The news is up.
There will be no news.
She wants me dead. I know how weak you become to this.
They dismissed me. You heard her say.
And what of tomorrow? She will cry out until they take me.
Sit you down.
She wants me dead, John. You know it.
You down, I say. Now, we must be wise about this.
Oh, indeed, indeed.
Fear not. I will go to Ezekiel Cheever and I will tell him that we're all spoiled.
John, with so many in the jail now, more than his news, would you favor me with this? Come to Abigail.
What have I to say to Abigail?
John, grant me this. You may fault your understanding of the young girl. There's a promise of anything.
What promise?
Spoke her silence. A promise assuredly made. She made no promise now, I am sure she does. It thinks to kill me and take my place. Mr. Dear spoke, John. I know. Look at me. Look at me. There would be danger in calling such a name. Why did she call mine? I am no goody good that sleeps in ditches, no Osborne drunk or half-witted. She did not call the farmer's wife with monstrous profits in it. She thinks to take my place, John.
She cannot think it.
John, have you ever shown her somewhat of contempt? Perhaps in the church we can blush.
I may blush for my sin.
I think she sees another meaning in that blush.
And what see you? What see you, Elizabeth?
I think he's so much ashamed. I'm here, she's so close.
Woman, when will you know me? If I were a stone, I would have cracked her shame this 7th month.
Then go and tell her to say poor, and I promise you a cent. Break it, John, break it.
Good then, I'll go.
Oh, how unwilling.
Fear not, I will curse her harder than the oldest sinner in hell. Begrudge me not my anger.
You're angry. I only asked.
Then why do you charge me with such a promise that a stallion would give a mare?
Why you angry when I bet you break it?
Because it speaks deceit, and I am honest. But I will believe my honesty no more. It is clear that yours has been wrapped around the single error of my life, and I will never tear it free.
The old Paris freedom, you come to realize I'll be your only wife or none at all. It doesn't people when you get your property. And you know it's wrong.
Mr. Hare, come in, sir. Come in.
Good evening. I hope I do not startle you.
Oh no, it's only we heard no horse.
We've been with Brockton.
Hi, Elizabeth. Would you like some cider, Mr. Hale? Sit down, please.
No, thank you. I have some further traveling yet tonight. I will not keep you long, sir. I have some business to do.
Business of the court?
No, I come avail without the court's authority. I know not if you're aware that your wife's name is mentioned somewhat in the court.
Aye, our Mayor Warren told us, and we are entirely amazed.
As you know, sir, I am a stranger, and in my ignorance, I find it hard to draw a clear opinion of those who come accused before the court. So now this afternoon, now tonight, I go from house to house. I just came from Rebecca Nurse's
Rebecca's
house.
charge?
God forbid such a one be charged for
You don't think I hope that's Rebecca trapped with the devil?
woman. It is possible.
But surely you cannot think.
This is a strange time, mister. Will man no longer doubt the powers of the dark be gathered in some monstrous attack against the village? There's too much evidence to deny it now, you agree, sir?
I have no knowledge of that, but how may such pious a woman secretly be the devil's bitch after so many years of such good prayer?
Aye, sir, but the devil is a wily one. However, I am certain she is far from accused, and I am confident they will bring her back. I thought so, sir, as put some questions as to the Christian character of this house, if you permit me.
Why, we have no fear of questions.
Good then. Now, the record that Mr. Paris keeps says you're rarely in church on Sabbath day.
No, sir, you are mistaken.
26th time in 17th month, I would call that rare, sir. Would you tell me why you are so absent?
I do not think I must account to that man for God, but my wife, she was sick this week.
So I'm told, but couldn't you come alone, mister?
I did when I could, and when I could not, right here.
Your house, sir, is not a church. You always must tell you that.
It also tells me that a minister may pray about golden candlesticks on the altar.
What golden candlesticks?
When we first built the church, we had pewter candlesticks on the altar. Rebecca Nurse made them. No better hand could touch them. When Mr. Parrish, 20 weeks, he preached nothing. Golden candlesticks until he had them. And I must tell you true, sir, that I see my money upon his elbow. It hurts my prayer. I believe that man thinks of cathedrals, not clapboard meeting houses.
Aye, sir, yet a Christian must be in church on Sabbath day. Tell me, you have 3 children.
Boys.
How come only 2 are baptized?
Like it not that Mr. Parrish must lay his hand upon my children. I see no light of God in that man, I shall not conceive.
I must tell you true, sir, that is not for you to decide. The man is ordained, therefore the light of God is in him.
Is your suspicion, Mr. Hale?
No,
I nailed the roof, I hung the door.
That's inside it.
May have been I brought that man too quick to bring that man to book, but you cannot think. We desire destruction of religion in this house.
I have a softness in your records, sir. Softness.
I think we've been too hard, Mr. Harris. I think so, but surely we never let the devil here.
You know your commandments, Lord.
I surely do, Mr. Hale. You know mark upon my life. I'm a Christian woman.
And you, mister.
I'm sure I know that.
Repeat them, if you will.
My commandments.
Aye.
Thou shalt not kill.
Aye.
Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not cover thy neighbor's goods. Thou shalt strike upon thee any graven images. Thou shalt remember the Sabbath day, keep it holy. Thou shalt honor thy father, thy mother. Thou shalt have no other God before him. Thou shalt strike upon thee any graven image.
You've said that twice, sir.
Aye.
Adultery, John.
Aye, sir. You see, between the two of us, we know all our commandments. It is a small fault.
Theology, sir, is a fortress no crack may be accounted small.
There is no love for Satan in this house.
I pray dearly. Well then, bid you good night.
Hey, I do think you're suspecting me somewhat. Are you not?
I cannot judge you, really, Professor. My duty is to add what I may to the knowledge of the court. Good night and fortune.
Please tell me, John.
What's that?
Will you tell me? Please?
I have no proof of this, only that my word be taken. But I know that Joseph's sickness had not to do with witchcraft.
Nonsense. Who tells you this?
Abigail Williams.
Abigail Williams said it had not to do with witchcraft.
Aye, sir. She told me the day you came.
Why did you keep this?
I did not think until tonight that the world has gone so daft with this nonsense.
Nonsense, mister. I have myself examined Tituba, Saragot, and numerous others. They have confessed themselves to witchcraft.
And why not? Do they hang or they deny it? There are fellows that will confess to anything. Have you ever thought of that?
I have. You will testify to this in court.
I thought not to, but if I must, I will.
You faltered there, I think.
I falter nothing. But I do wonder if my story will be credited in such a court, where a steady-minded minister as yourself may suspect a woman who cannot lie, and the world knows she cannot lie. I may falter somewhat. I am no fool.
Proctor, let you open with me. I've heard such a thing that troubles my ears. I've heard you hold no belief for witches in the world.
I know not what I have said. I do wonder if there are witches in the world.
Then you do not believe.
The Bible speaks of witches. I shall not deny them.
And you, woman,
I do not believe it.
You cannot? Elizabeth, you bewildered me.
I do not think the devil my own woman's soul is fulfilled, especially if she has kept an upright way as I have. I'm a good woman, and I know that if you think I would work this world, see what the back of Satan, and I tell you, sir, I do not believe it.
but you do believe there are witches in.
You say that I'm one, I tell you there are none.
You surely do not lie against the gospel.
No, sir. She believes in the gospel, every word.
Question Abigail Williams about gospel, not myself.
She does not mean to fight against the gospel, so you cannot think of this be a Christian house, sir, a Christian house.
God keep you both. Let the third child be quickly baptized and going without fail to Sabbath prayer. Solidify way among you, I think.
John, what is the matter?
This is my wife and Rebecca Nurse.
Rebecca's in the jail.
John, Cheever, come and take her in his wagon. We've only now come from the jail, and they'll not even let us in to see them.
They've surely gone wild now, Mr. Hale.
Reverend Hale, can you not speak to the deputy governor? I'm sure he mistakes his people.
Pray, calm yourself, Mr. Nurse.
My wife is a very brick and mortar of the church, Mr. Hale, and Martha Corey. There could not be a woman closer yet to God than Martha.
How is she charged?
For murder, she's charged. The marvelous and supernatural murder of Goody Putnam's babies. What am I to do, Mr. Hale?
Believe me, Mr. Nurse, if Rebecca be tainted, then there's no stopping the smoke being well from burning. If you rest upon the justice of the court, I know they will bring her back.
You do not mean she be tried in court?
How may such a woman murder 7 babies?
And remember, far before the devil fell, God so beautiful in heaven.
But I never said my wife were a witch, Hale. I only said she were reading books.
Exactly what complaint were made with your wife?
The bloody Mongol Walcott charged her. You see, he paid my wife 4 or 5 years ago, and his pig died soon after. So he kept dancing in for his money back. So my Martha, she said to him, Walcott, if you ask the witch to be the pig properly, you'll not live till I'm Then he goes to court and claims from that day to this, you know, I keep a pig alive for more than 4 weeks because my Martha bewitched her book.
Good evening. Glad to you, John Proctor.
Mr. Cheever, good evening, sir.
Good evening, all. Good evening, Mr. Hale.
I hope you don't come on business of the court.
I do. I'm the clerk of the court now, you know.
It is a pity, Ezekiel. That honest here now done having us burn in hell. You'll burn to it. You know it.
You know yourself. I must do as I'm told. You surely know that, Giles. I believe that you won't send me to hell. I like not the sound of it. I tell you, I like not the sound of it. Believe me, Proctor. Know how heavy the law is, all this tonnage on my back tonight? I have a warrant for your wife.
What say you? A warrant for my wife? You said she were not accused.
I have no knowledge of this. How is she charged?
I'm giving 16 warrants and she is one.
Who charges her?
Why, Abigail Williams charged her.
Abigail Williams. On what proof?
The court bid me to search your house, but I will not search a house, so would you hand me any pockets that your wife keeps?
Pockets.
I never kept no pockets. Not since I was a girl.
I spy a pocket, Goody Proctor.
Oh, why? This is Mary's.
Would you please hand it to me?
Has the court discovered any texts in pockets now?
Did you keep any others?
No, nor this one until tonight. What signifies a pocket?
A puppet signified. Now, woman, would you please come with me?
She will not. Fetch Mary here.
No. I forbid her to leave her out of my sight.
You will leave her out of sight and out of mind. Fetch Mary, Elizabeth.
What signifies the puppet?
It signified that she's... Why, this!
What is that?
It's a needle! Willard, it's a needle.
What signifies a needle?
Why this go hard with her, Proctor? I have my doubts, Proctor, and I have my doubts. But here's the calamity, sir. You see it, sir. It's a needle.
What meaning has it?
The girl, the William girl, Abigail Williams, sir. She sat in the Warren's parents' house at dinner without a word, not warning. She falls to the ground like a struck beast. He says and screams that a bull will weep to hear. He goes to save her and stuck 2 inches in the flesh of her belly. He draws a needle out and demanding of her how she becomes so stabbed. She testifies of why familiar spirit push it in.
Why, she done it to herself. I hope you are not taking this to proof, Mr. Hale.
'Tis hard proof. I find here's a goody pocket Proctor keeps. And I have found it, sir. And in the belly of the pocket was a needle. I will receive such a proof of hell, Proctor. I bid you not, obstruct me not, but as I. Here, now!
How did this poppy come to my house?
Why, I believe it is mine, sir.
Is it not yours?
It is, sir.
And how did it come into this house?
Why, I made it in court and give it to Goody Proctor tonight.
Now, Mr. Hale, you have
It's
it.
very worrying the needle having found inside that puppet.
Why, I meant no harm by it, sir.
You stuck it in yourself, did you not?
I, for safekeeping.
What say you now, sir?
Are you certain this field of natural memory? It may be that someone conjures you now to say this.
Conjures me. Why, I believe I did it entirely myself, I think. Let's ask Susanna Walcott. She sat right behind me in court when I was making it. Let's ask Abby. Abby was right next to me when I made it.
Now bid him out, sir. Your mind is surely settled. Bid him out.
You charge a cold and cruel murder on Abigail Williams.
Murder. I charge
A
no.
needle having found inside her belly. She's been stabbed here tonight.
And she charged me.
Aye.
Why? The girl is murdered. She must rip out the world.
Rip out the world! Willard, you heard it!
Out with you!
Proctor, you dare not touch the warrant! You have ripped the deputy governor's wife, man!
Damn the deputy governor! Out of my house!
Officer, if she's innocent.
If she is innocent, why not question the innocence of Paris or Abigail? Is the accuser now holy? Were they born yesterday as clean as God's finger? I will tell you it's walking Salem now. Vengeance is walking Salem. And the crazy little children jangle the keys to the kingdom. And vengeance writes common law. And I will not have my wife be taken by vengeance.
I'll go, John.
You will not.
Granny, get out!
John, I have 9 men outside. You cannot keep her. So they'll find me, John. I cannot budge.
You will see her taken.
Proctor, the court is just...
Court is quiet! God will not let you wash your hands after this.
John, I think I must go with them. Married? There's no breath for me. Make me after it. Comes to Proctor as if you were his daughter. You owe them. Much more. When the children wake, speak nothing of witchcraft. It will frighten me.
I will bring you home soon. Bring you home soon.
Bring me soon, John.
I will fall like the ocean onto that point. Fear nothing.
I will fear nothing. Mary, tell the children I've gone to visit someone sick.
Willard, daddy men, do not chain her. I will not have her chained. Remove those chains.
And yet, silence will occur. It is fraud. You know it is fraud. Excuse me, man.
Proctor, get back in your house.
I will pay you, Willard. I will surely pay you.
Proctor, in God's name, I must chain them all. Now let you stay in this house until I am gone. Man, are you blind?
Proctor.
Out of my sight!
Charity, Proctor, charity! What I've heard in your favor will not appear to testify to in court. I know not if she's good or innocent. Only profit this. But will profit nothing should be caused by vengeance so little girl.
You are a coward! I thought you'd be ordained in God's own tears.
Proctor, I cannot think God to revolt so grandly for such a petty cause. The jails are packed at British judges since saying now, and hanging's promised. Think on cause, man. And let you help me to discover it, for there's your way. There's your only way when such confusion strikes upon the world. Let you counsel among yourselves. And what may have brought me such thundering wrath upon you all? Pray to God open up our eyes.
I never heard a murder come say no.
Leave me, Francis. Leave me.
John, tell me, are we lost?
Go home, Giles. We'll speak on it tomorrow.
Alright, think on it. We'll come earlier.
Mr. Proctor, I'm sure the letter from home once they're given proper evidence.
You are coming with me to the court and going to tell them what you know.
I cannot, they'll turn on me.
You will slide into our bed, and you will tell the court what you know.
Abby will kill me and she'll charge lechery on you, Mr. Proctor.
Did she tell you that?
I have known. And she will use it to ruin you, I know it.
Good then. Her safeness is gone. Because my wife, my dear good wife, that goodness will not die for me.
I cannot.
Make your peace! We are what we always were, Sam. But naked now. In God's icy wind. It blows! It blows! So make your damn peace with it! I must speak with you, Adam. You sit.
How do you come?
Right.
I don't like the way it's made. How do you stand closer? I knew it must be you. I had the pebbles in the window before I opened my eyes, I knew. That you'd come a good time sooner.
I thought to come many times.
Why didn't you? I was so long in the world now.
Are you? From what I hear, men come hundreds of miles to see your face these days.
My face. Can you see my face?
Then you are troubled.
Have you come to mock me?
No, only that I hear. You're at the tavern every night with an empty gum. Gives you cider and you play the shovel.
I have once played the shovel before. I have no joy in it.
Why, this is a surprise. I'd like to find you gayer than this. I was go step for step wherever you walk these days.
How do they do? I don't believe Luke looks for the boys.
And you like it not?
I cannot bear Luke looks no more, John. My spirits changed entirely. I ought to be given copulars for when I suffer for them as I do.
Oh, how do you suffer, Abby?
Why, look at my leg. I'm hosed all over from the damn needles and pins. The jab your wife gave me is not healed yet, you know.
Oh, it hasn't.
I think she puts it open again while I sleep.
Oh.
And Joy Jacobs, raps me with a stick, the same spot, every night this week. Look at the lump I have.
Abby, George Jacobs has been in the jail all this month.
Thank God he is, and bless the day he hangs and lets me sleep in peace again. Oh, John, the whole world's so full of individuals. But they pray in jail. They pray in jail.
May they not pray?
And torture me in my bed while sacred words are coming from their mouths. Oh, when he'd got himself to cleanse the sound properly.
Abby, you mean to still cry out others?
If I live, if I'm not murdered, I surely will, until the last hypocrite is dead.
Then there is no one.
There is one. You are.
Oh, how am I?
Why, you tell me goodness, therefore you are good. Every fire you walk me through, and all my ignorance was burned away. Every fire, John, we lay in fire. And from that night, no one dared call me wicked anymore, for I knew my answer. I used to weep for my sins when I lifted up my skirts, and blush for shame when some old brother called me loose. And then you burned my ignorance away. As bare as some December tree, I saw them all, walking like saints to church, running to feed the sick and hypocrites in their hearts. And God gave me strength to call them liars. And God made them listen to me. And by God's name, I will scrub the world clean for the love of Him. Oh, John, I will make you such a wife when the world is ready. You will be amazed to see me every day, lighting your house up. Why are you home?
My wife was the trial in the morning, Abby.
Your wife?
Surely you knew of it.
I do remember it now. Is she well?
As well as she may be, 36 days in that place.
You said you became friendly.
She will not be condemned, Abby.
You brought me from my bed to speak of her?
I come to tell you that what I do tomorrow in the court would not take you by surprise. You need all the time to think about what to do to save yourself.
Save myself.
If my wife is not free tomorrow, Abby, I am set and bound to ruin you.
How ruin you?
I have brought you proof in documents that you knew the prophet were not my wife, and that you yourself made a Mary Warren to stick the needle into it.
Have they Mary Warren?
You know what you do. You are not so mad.
Oh, hypocrites! Have they won you too? Why do you let them send you?
I warn you, Abby.
They send you. They stir your honesty.
I have one honesty.
This is your wife pleading. This is your sniveling, envious wife. This is Rebecca's voice, Martha Corey's voice. You are no hypocrite.
I will prove you for the fraud that you are.
And when they ask you why Abigail would do so murderous a deed, what would you tell them then?
I will tell them why.
You will confess to fornication in the court. Come.
So you will have it, so I will say it. I say I will. Can you hear me? You can still hear me. Hear this. You will tell the court that you are full of spirits and you will never cry out witchery again, or I will make you famous for the whore that you are.
Never in this world, John. I know you. You are praying secret hallelujahs that your wife will hang.
You mad murderous bitch!
Hard it is for people's fault. False. It's false. You have done your duty by her. I hope it is your last hypocrisy. I pray you will come with sweeter news for me next time. I know you will. Until then, good night, please. Fear not. I will save you tomorrow. From yourself, I will save you.
which I know not what it is.
How do you know this when you're not a witch?
If I were, I would know it.
Why do you know these children?
I did not hurt them, I scored it.
I have limited to the court. You keep a seat. Someone was reaching out for land. Go that man, Marshal. We're here with lies. Lies.
Yes, Your Excellency.
Why will not give me evidence? Get one, go!
Child, child.
I'm a female and I bring out him.
You cannot be here, child. This is a court.
Hey, you, Mr. Hale. The judge said I demand a fee.
A moment, sir, a moment.
They'll be hanging my wife.
Our dad come loaded into this court. Are you going to knock for
You're not boss, just get hot for it. I'm not calling you that.
Who is this man? Charles Court, sir. We're contentious.
I am not the question, I'm holding out the answer. Thank you very much. I'm Cory, sir. Giles Cory. I'm 600 acres of land and superstitious. It's my wife who is condemning that.
And how do you imagine to help her with such contentious right? Now be gone, sir. Your old age alone keeps you out of jail for this.
But been telling lies about my wife, sir.
Then you take it upon yourself to decide what this court shall believe and what it shall set aside.
Your Excellency, you know disrespect for...
Disrespect indeed. It is disruption, mister. It is the highest court of the supreme government of this province. You know it.
Your Honor, I only fetch your written book, and they come and take her out of my house for...
What books? What?
It is my third wife, sir. And I never had no wife that be so taken in book. You understand? And I thought to find a cause of it. There were no which I blamed her for. I have broken charity with a woman. I have broken charity with her.
Your Excellency, he claims hard evidence for his wife's defense. I think I'll just...
Then let us submit these evidence in proper affidavit. You are certainly aware of procedure here, Mr. Hale. To the room.
Oh my God.
We are desperate, sir. We feel here 3 days now cannot be heard.
Who is this?
Francis Nurse, Your Excellency. His wife Rebecca that were condemned this morning.
Indeed. I'm amazed to find you doing such uproar, Mr. Nurse. I have not but good report of your character.
I think they should be arrested and condemned, sir.
Let your write your plea, and in due time, I will.
Excellency, you have proof for your eyes. God forbid you shut them to it. The girls, sir. The girls are fraud.
What?
You have proof it, sir. They are all deceiving
He's
you.
condemned, sir, condemned.
Please, Judge Hawthorne. You know who I am, Mr. Nurse.
I surely do, sir. And I think you must be a wise judge to be what you are.
And you then 400 are in the jail from Marblehead to Lynn upon my signature. And 72 condemned to hang by that signature.
Excellency,
Mary Warren, what are you about
You
here?
would speak with the deputy governor.
Did you not tell me Mary Warren was sick in bed?
She were, Your Honor. When I go to fetch her last week, she said she was sick.
She has been fervent with her soul all week, Your Honor. She comes out to tell the truth to you.
Mary Warren, what would you tell us?
She never saw no spirits, sir.
Never saw no spirits.
Never.
Hi, sir. I am John Proctor. Elizabeth Proctor is my wife.
Beware this man, Your Excellency. This man's a mischief.
I think you must hear the girls, sir. She...
Mr. Hale. Mr. Proctor, what would you tell us?
She never saw no spirits, and she has signed a deposition, sir.
No, I accept no deposition, sir. Now tell me, have you given this story out to the village?
We have not.
They come to open the court, sir. Listen, I tell you, be silent, Mr. Paris. Mr. Proctor, you know the entire contention of the state of these trials is the voice of heaven speaking to the children.
I know that, sir.
And you come to do this revelation in no court before the public?
I would, sir, with your permission.
And what would be your purpose in doing so?
I would free my wife, sir.
Though it's nowhere in your heart nor hidden in your conscience any desire to undermine this court?
Well, I know, sir.
Please straight, mister. I've seen marvels. I've seen people choked by spirits, stuck by pins, and slashed by daggers. I have not until this very moment the slightest reason to suspect that the children may be deceiving me. You understand my meaning?
Excellency, it's not strike upon you that so many of these women have lived such upright reputations, and
Do you read the gospel, Mr. Proctor?
I read the gospel.
I think not. You should surely know that Cain was an upright man, yet he still killed Abel.
God tells us that, but who tells us that Rebecca nursed murdered 7 babies by setting her familiar spirit onto them? Only the children. This one swears she's lying to you.
Judge Hawthorne?
She's the one.
Mr. Proctor, I have this morning received a claim by your wife in which she states that she's pregnant.
My wife pregnant?
There'll be no sign of it. We have examined her body.
But if she says it, sir, then she must be pregnant.
She will not lie.
Never, Mr. Danforth, never.
I should tell you this, mister. You shall have your wife wait another month. and if she begins to show her natural signs, you shall have her living yet another year. What say you to that? Come now, man. You say your only purpose is to save your wife. Good then, it is done. You drop the charge.
I think I cannot.
Then your purpose is somewhat larger.
These are my friends, sir. Their wives are also.
He's come to overthrow the court, sir. I judge you not, sir. Sit you down. I am ready to hear your evidence.
Would you read this first, sir?
Marshal, go to the court and bid Judge Seawall and Judge Stallman to declare recess for now. Let them go to the tavern if they will, but all witnesses and prisoners must be kept in the building.
So forgive me, Your Honor. I've known this man all my life. He's a good man, sir.
Sure of it, Marshal. Now, Miss Parker, what deposition do you have for us?
Well, that's it. We should read this. It's a sort of test. People signing it have declared the good names of my wife, Martha Corey, and Rebecca Nurse.
They're good opinions.
Notice here, sir. They have known the women many years and never saw no signs of dealing with the devil.
This is a clear attack upon the courts.
Self-defense and attack upon the court, you know.
All good and innocent people are happy with the courts in Salem. These people are gloomy for it, and I think you'd like to know for each and every one of them was discontent done with you.
I think they ought to be examined, sir.
How many names are here?
91 yards, let's see.
Then, Mr. Cheever, if you will, I'll have search warrants made for all these. Arrests for examination. Now, Mr. Butler, what other information do you have for us? Mr. Nurse, you may sit down.
I have brought trouble in these people. I have.
Oh, old man, you have not troubled these people. They are of good conscience. But you must understand, sir, firstly, with this court, well, they must be counted against it. There be no room between. She's not hardy, is he?
No, sir. She's not. Now, remember the angel Raphael, what he says to the boy. Remember it now. I know which is good, and no harm shall come.
Come, man, we wait you.
John, keep in mind.
Mr. Corey's in position, sir.
Oh,
One lawyer, Miss Corey.
You know I never hired a lord in my life, Hot Lord.
Mr. Ferris, Mr. Putnam is in the gallery. Bring him up. You have no legal training, Mr. Gordon?
I have a best for I am 33 times in court. It's always like two.
Then you must put upon.
I never put upon. I know it right, sir, and it will happen. You know, your father tried to please the one. Might be 30 or 40 years, I think.
Indeed.
You know, spoke of it to you?
Can I recall of it?
That's right. You give me £9 damages. We're fair judge, father. See, I don't quite mayor that time. This fall comes before the mayor, and then there he is.
Mr. Putnam, I have here an accusation by Mr. Corey, in which he states that you coldly prompted your daughter to cry witchery upon George Jacobs that is now in jail.
It is a lie.
Mr. Putnam says your child is alive. What say you to that?
A bar of Thomas Putnam doesn't like these facts.
What proof do you submit for your charge, sir?
The proof is there. If Jacob pays for a witch and forfeits of his property, that's law. And there be no other man but Putnam appointed by the great peace. This man is killing his neighbors for their land.
What proof, sir? The proof.
The proof is there. I have it from an honest man heard. Let him say it. The day I started cut on Jacob, she told me how to bear gift of land.
And the name of the man?
Why? I cannot give you the name.
Why not?
You know what? Why not? Only Angelica give his name.
This is Andre of the brother, sir.
You will surely tell us the name.
I will not give you no name. I have mentioned my wife's name once in this court, and I'll burn it how long after that. I can't mute.
Then I have but no choice but to arrest you with contempt of the court. You know that.
This is the hearing. You cannot clap me for contempt of a hearing.
Oh, then it is a proper lawyer. You wish me to begin the court in full session, will you give me a good reply?
I cannot give you no name. I cannot.
You are a foolish old man. Mr. Cheever, begin the record. Court is now in session. Mr. Corey.
Your Honor, he has the story. In confidence, sir, and
The devil lies in such confidence. Without confidence, there be no conspiracy, Your Honor.
I think it must be broken, sir.
Old man, if your informant tells the truth, let him come here openly like a decent man. But if he hides in anonymity, I must know why. Now, sir, Central Church and government both demand you the name of him who reported Mr. Thomas Putnam, common murderer.
Excellency,
Mr. Hale.
you cannot make it more. There's prodigious fear of the court in this country.
Then there is prodigious guilt in the country. Are you afraid to be questioned here?
I may only fear the Lord, sir, but there is fear in the country nevertheless.
Reproach me not with fear in the country. There's fear in the country because there is a moving plot to topple Christ in the country.
But it does not come part of everyone accused to be part of it.
No corrupted man may fear this court. None. Now, Mr. Corey, you're under arrest for contempt of the court. Sit you down and take counsel with yourself. So you decide to answer all questions.
Please, Giles, please. We'll prove it all now.
You mean the thing is fine? No! This is a court of law! I'll no offender here!
Forgive him, Your Honor. In his old age. Please, Giles, we'll prove it all now. You cannot weep, man. Remember the angel, what he says to the boy. Hold on to it. That is your rock now. Mary Warren's deposition, sir. I would ask, before you read this, that until 2 weeks ago, she were no different than the children are today. You saw her howl and scream that familiar spirits choked her, and that Satan, the wonderful woman now in jail.
You know all this.
I see. And she swears that they are lying to you.
Your Excellency, I think this goes to the heart of the matter, sir.
It surely does.
I cannot think of claims so weighty can be argued by a farmer. Thank you. Send him home. Let him come again with a lawyer.
Mr. Hare, look you.
I have signed 72 death warrants. I am a minister of the Lord, and I dare not take another life without there be proof. So immaculate, the slightest form of conscience may doubt it.
Mr. Hare.
I have signed away the soul of Rebecca Nurse, Your Honor. I tell you, through my hand shake yet as with a wound. I beg you. This argument that lawyers present.
Mr. Hale, for a man of such terrible learning, you're almost bewildered. I hope you forgive me. But I am 32 years at the bar, sir, and I would be confounded if I called upon to defend these people. Then let you consider, and I bid you all do likewise. In ordinary crime, how does one defend the accused? One calls upon witnesses to defend his innocence. For witchcraft is ipso facto, by its face and its nature, an invisible crime. Therefore, we may be witness to it, the witch and the victim, none other. Therefore, what is a lawyer needed for? The children testify, they do testify, and the witches will not deny that we are most needed for the confessions. So I ask you again, what is left for a lawyer to bring out?
And what if the girls are not truthful? Then,
That is what I'm about to consider. Do you doubt my probity, Mr. Hale?
surely do not, sir. Consider it then.
And let you put your heart to rest. The deposition. I should like to question. I pray you be silent, Mr. Paris. Mr. Proctor, sit you down. You, sit there. Mayor Warren, how came you to this turnabout? Has Mr. Proctor threatened you for this deposition?
No, sir.
Has he ever threatened you?
No, sir.
Has he threatened you?
No, sir.
Then you tell me, you callously sat in my court line when you knew others would hang by your evidence?
I did, sir.
How are you certain in life? Do you not know that God damns all lies? Or is it now that you lie?
No, I cannot lie no more. I am with God now.
You are with God now.
I, sir.
Tell you this, Mary Warren. You're lying now, or you're lying then. Either way, you have committed perjury. Mr. Cheever, bring in the girls. And hurry, if you please. Either way, you have committed perjury, Mary. You will go to jail for it. You cannot lightly say you lied to me. You know that.
I cannot lie no more. I am with God. I am with God.
I decree that the devil, in the form of Mr. Proctor, have come to you at night.
No, sir.
Mary Warren, it's all lies. You will hang for it.
I cannot lie, sir.
Shiva!
Come in. Sorry, Your Excellency. Brooke Hunter's in the gallery with her mother and father.
Now, these will be sufficient. Sit you down, children. I have here a deposition from your friend Mary Warren, in which she claims that she never saw neither spirits, apparitions, nor any manifest of the devil. She claims that none of you have either. Now, children, this is a court of law. Law based upon the Bible written by Almighty God, describes death the penalty of witchcraft. Likewise, God damns all liars and bearers of false witness. It does not escape you. This may be devised to blind us. Mary Warren has been conquered by Satan and set here to distract her silly purpose. So, her neck will break for it. But if she speak truth, children, I bid you now drop your vow and confess your pretense. Abigail Williams, is there any truth in this?
No, sir.
Children, a very obdurate bit will not be turned into your soul until your honesty is proven. For either of you change your positions, or you force me to hard questioning.
I have not the truth, sir. She lies.
You go home.
I, sir.
Abigail Williams, Mary Warren claims that the puppet found inside Mr. Parker's house was made by her. And you witnessed how she made it and stuck her pin into it for safekeeping. What say you to that?
It is a lie, sir.
And when you worked with Mr. Parker, did you ever notice any puppets?
Mr. Parker always get puppets.
Your Honor, my wife never kept no puppets. Mary Warren confesses they were hers. Your Excellency,
Mr. Cheever.
when I spoke with Goody Proctor in that house, she said she didn't keep no puppets, but she did. When she was a girl. Aye, she has not been a girl for 15 years, Your Honor.
But a puppet will keep 15 years, will it not?
It'll keep if it is kept. But Mary Warren confesses they were hers. I never saw none in my house.
Marking up when puppets here where no one ever saw them.
There could have been 2 golden candlesticks hidden in my house. No one would have known about those.
Your Excellency, we're here beside something to discover no one has ever seen.
Your Honor, what profit Mary Warren to turn about herself? Only to gain hard questioning, or worse.
Judge, Abigail Williams was a cool, marvelous plot, some murder. You understand that?
Aye, sir. I believe she means to murder.
This child would murder your wife.
It's not a child, sir. Hear me. In the sight of the congregation, she was kicked out of this meeting house twice this year for laughter during prayer.
Laughter during Excellency. Mr. Paris, you deny it. I do believe it happened once. She's silly sometimes. She is solemn now.
Aye, she is solemn now. And goes to thank you.
Quiet, man.
Don't let her die in the question. It has contemplation of murder.
Hi. Reflects hard upon me this child. Laughter and prayer. See you, Mr. Prophet.
Now, Mary, tell the governor how you danced in the woods.
Excellency, since I came to say it, this man in black woman, he, in a moment, sir! What's this dancing?
Mr. Proctor,
Abigail led the girls into the woods, and they danced there naked.
Mr. Paris.
Mr. Paris discovered them in the dead of night. There's the child. She is.
We say, sir, I never saw any of them naked.
But she have danced.
Abigail.
When they first came to Beverly, Mr. Paris told me that.
You deny that, Mr. Paris. I do not, sir, but I never saw any of them naked.
But she have danced.
Aye, sir.
Excellency, will you permit me?
Pray, proceed.
He said, you never saw no spirits, Mary, or you will never threatened or afflicted by the devils or the devil's agents.
no, sir.
And yet when people accuse you of guilty and confident you in court, will faint.
It were pretense, sir.
Well, you not turned cold, did you not? I myself picked it up many times, and your skin was ice. Mr. Danforth, I saw that many times.
They were pretending, Your Honor. They are all marvelous pretenders.
Can she pretend to faint now?
Now,
Why not? For there are no attacking spirits from none of the rooms accused of witchcraft. So let her turn herself cold now. Let her faint. Faint!
Faith,
Aye, prove just how many times you pretended in the court.
I cannot now, Mr. Proctor.
you cannot pretend it.
I have no sense for it now.
Why? What is lacking now?
I cannot tell, sir.
Might it be that there be no loose afflicted spirits here, but in the court there were some?
No, sir, I never saw no spirits.
Then see no spirits now. Prove to us that you can face by your own will.
I cannot.
You confess, will you not? Spirits made you faint.
No, I never saw no spirits. I only made it before because I thought I saw spirits,
Thought you saw them.
but I did not.
How do you think you saw them unless you saw them?
When the whole world started to scream, when the girls started to scream, and everyone was just screaming, and you, Your Honor, you seemed to believe them. And it were only sport in the beginning, sir. But I promise you, I only thought I saw spirits, but I did not.
Surely your essence will not be taken by a simple lie. I'm Williams, rise. I bid you now search your heart. Tell me this. Might it be that there be the illusion of some deception that might cross your mind when
This is a base question, sir.
I would have you consider it, child.
I have been hurt, Mr. Danforth. I have seen my blood running out. All because I've done my duty pointing out the devil's people. And this is my reward? To be mistrusted, denied, questioned like a...
Child! Have you not mistrusted?
May you beware, Mr. Danforth. Think you be so mighty that the power of hell won't turn your wits. Beware of it. There it is.
Is it, child?
I know not. A cold wind has come.
Abby, Your Honor, I'm free. Oh, Lord, save me.
Please go on, Doctor.
Mary, do you sense a shadow on me? Let me go, Mr.
You are a lecturer. Go on. No, Francis. No. It is true. She will say it is a lie, but it is true, sir, because you will believe me because I am a man, and a man will not cast away his good name. You know this, sir.
In what time? In what time and in what place?
Some proper place, sir. Where my beasts are bedded. 8 months now, sir. 8 months that she has served me in my house. And my wife, sir, my dear good wife, put her out on the high road, being what she is, a lump of vanity, sir. Forgive me, sir. She means a death for me on my wife's grave, and won't she might. For God help me, I lusted. But there's a promise made in such a sweat. And I set myself entirely in your hands, sir. And you must see it now. You must see it as a whore's vengeance, sir. And my wife, my dear good wife, she is innocent. Only that she knows a whore when she sees one.
You deny every scrap and tittle of this?
I must answer that, sir. I will leave and I will not come back again.
She does not deny it, Mr.
Sit you down! What? You say she's an honest woman?
Aye, sir. There are those who cannot lead, those who cannot sing. My wife, she cannot lie.
Then we shall get to the bottom of this one. Mr. Paris, go bring Goodwife Proctor out and knock 3 times before you enter. Do not tell her one word what's been spoken here. Your wife, when she put her out for a harlot.
Aye, sir.
And knew her for a harlot.
I knew her for a harlot.
She told me, child, it were for harlotry. May good God spread his... Where is Mr. Paris? God spread his mercy upon you. Oh, turn around. Turn around. You do likewise. Let neither of you turn to face Goody Proctor, and let no one in this court speak one word of her. No raise a gesture, aye or nay. Enter. Mr. Cheever, report this testimony in all exactness.
Yes, sir.
Here, woman. Look in my eyes only. Now look at your husband. You look at me. In my eyes only.
Good, sir.
You are given to understand that you dismiss your servant Abigail Williams.
That's true, sir.
For what cause did you dismiss her?
She dissatisfied me and my husband.
In what way dissatisfied you?
She was...
Look at me! Was she slovenly? Was she lazy? What disturbance did she cause?
Your Honor, in that time I was sick, and my husband is a good and righteous man. He's never drunk, as some are, or it's his time to shuffleboard, but is always at his work. But in my sickness, you see, sir, I'm a long time sick after my last baby, and I thought I saw my husband turn away from me. This girl...
Look at me!
I said, Abigail Williams.
What of Abigail Williams?
I came to think he fancied her. And so one night I lost my wits, I think, and put her on the high road.
Then he did and he turned from you.
My husband is a goodly man, sir.
Then he did not turn from you.
He...
Look at me. Look at me. To your knowledge, has John Proctor ever committed the crime of lechery? Answer me! Is your husband a lecher?
No, sir.
Remove her.
Elizabeth! Elizabeth, tell the truth!
She has spoken.
I had to
Remove her! Remove her!
She only thought to protect my name, sir!
Your Excellency, it is a natural act to tell. I beg you, stop now before another is condemned. I will turn my conscience from it no more. Private vengeance is working in this court. Bring back his wife before we...
She spoke nothing of lechery, and this man lies.
This woman has always struck me false. She...
She sees nothing! She sees nothing!
You have companion with the devil, have you not?
Never, 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 never.
You have seen the devil. You have made compact with Lucifer.
Mr. Danforth, Mr. Danforth.
I say you will open with me.
Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Abby, stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
Hey, Warren, a little while ago, you were afflicted, and now since you afflict others, where did you find this power?
I have no power. I have no power.
They are holding you, mister.
You will open, or you hang. I say you open or you hang. Do you know who I am?
Mr. Danforth, please, you have.
Mary, remember the angel, what he says to the boy, remember it.
Hurry! Hurry, there's many of them!
What you know? Mary,
You are the devil's man!
Did you do the devil's work?
Yes, sir!
Mary, how?
He comes to me every day, every night. Sign.
Sign what? The devil's book?
Sir, he comes to me every night with his eyes turned cold and his fingers like on my neck, and he tells me to sign or he will murder me if his wife eggs. He says he tells me we have to go overthrow the court.
Mary, goddamn all liars.
No, I will not go your way anymore. I will not hang with you.
Mary,
I love God. I bless God. Abby, I am so sorry. I'll never hurt you again.
Man, what are you? You have combined with Antichrist, have you not? I've seen your power and you will not deny it.
You condemn an honest man, these notes are
I
fraud!
will have nothing from you, Mr. Hale. Say, will you confess yourself befouled with hell, or you keep this black allegiance yet? I say God is dead! Here, a fire is burning! I hear the word boot, I see his filthy face, and it is your face, Danforth, and it is my face. For those who quail, we may not have ignorance, as you quail, as I quail now, for you all know, and all you black horse, that this be fraud! God damn our clan especially, and we will burn together! Marshal, take this man, and carry with him to the chair!
And announce these proceedings to quit this court!
You are pulling down heaven, and you are raising up the horn! Mr. Hale! Mr. Hale!
Wake up, Sarah. Did you run?
Oh, Majesty, come in. Tituba, he's here. His Majesty's come.
Go to the north south. This place is morning now.
That don't look to be like His Majesty. Looks to be like the Marshal.
Come along now. Clear the truth.
Oh, is it you, Marshal? I thought sure you'd be the devil coming for us. Could I have a sip of cider from you going away?
And where are you off to, Sarah?
We're going to Barbados soon. The devil gets here with the feathers and the wings.
Oh? A happy voyage to you.
A pair of bluebirds swinging southerly, the two of us. Oh, it'd be a grand transformation, Marshal.
You best give me that or you'll never rise off the ground.
I'll speak to him for you if you desire to come along, Marshal.
Oh, I now refuse it, Tituba. It is the proper morning to fly into hell.
Oh, it ain't no hell in Barbados. Devil hit me pleasure, man, in Barbados. Hit me singing and dancing in Barbados. You folks, you rouse him up right here. It'd be too cold out for that boy. He'd freeze his soul in Massachusetts, but in Barbados, he's
Marshal. Where's Reverend Paris?
I'll fetch him.
Marshal. When did Reverend Hell arrive?
It were towards midnight, I think.
What's his business about here?
He goes among them that will hang, sir, and prays with them. He's just with Goody Nurse now, and
That man have no authority. That's here. Why have you let him in, Marshal?
why, Mr. Paris commanded, sir, I cannot deny him.
Are you drunk, Marshal?
No. It is a bitter night, and I have no fire here.
Go ahead and fetch Mr. Paris.
Hi, sir.
There is question here, Excellency. I should not be surprised if inspiration not
Just
already.
There's a police station in this place.
I have only now cleared the people out for you.
Go a hard drink.
Yes, sir.
I think sometimes Paris has a mad look these days.
Mad. Mad at peace. The news of Andover. Speak nothing of it. We'll come to that.
Madam,
Here's prison. That's strange.
Madam yesterday coming out of his house, and I bid him good morning. And he wept and went his way. I think it is not so good the village season so unsteady.
Perhaps he has some sorrow.
He's the cow, sir.
The cows.
There be so many of them up in the high roads. And all their masters are in jails. Who's gonna belong to them now? There is be great contention, sir. Yesterday, Mr. Paris was arguing with the farmers all yesterday, and there's great contention, sir. And you weep for contention. And it was always a man that weeps for contention, sir.
Good morning, sir. Beg your pardon waking you so early. Good morning, Bishop. Reverend Hale, have no right to enter this. Excellency, a moment.
Do you leave him alone with the prisoner?
What is business about him? Excellency, hear me. It is a providence Reverend Hale's return to bring Rebecca Nurse to God. He bids her confess. Hear me. Rebecca's not given me a word these 3 months since she came, and now she sits with him and her sister and Martha Corey and 2 or 3 others, and he pleads to confess their crimes and save their lives. Why, indeed, it is a providence. They stopped. They stopped him? Not yet, not yet. But if that's so, you think whether it would be wise to? There is news, sir. There is news that the court was reckoned with my niece. I believe she's beheaded. Vanished? I thought you advised me earlier in the week, but... Why, how long has she gone? It'd be the 3rd night, sir. Mercy Lewis is gone, too. We shall send a search party after them. Where may they gone? Excellency, I think they were boarding a ship. My daughter says that they were speaking of ships last week, and tonight I discovered my strong box was broken into.
You robbed you?
31 pounds is gone, my necklace. Mr. Parrish, you're a friendless man. Excellency, it profits nothing that you should blame me. I cannot think of here to keep it safe, except that ever since the news of Andover has broken here, there is no... Andover is limited. No. The courts will return on Friday. I'm sure of that, sir, but there was your speaker rebellion in Andover. There is no rebellion in Andover. What is said, sir. Andover is overthrown the court, they say. I will take no part in witchcraft. There's a faction here fitting on the news. I tell you true, sir. I feel there'll be a riot.
Riot? Why every execution I've seen not but high satisfaction in the town.
Judge Hoffman, for another sort of hanging till now. Rebecca Nurse is no bitch that was 3 years the bishop before she marries him. John Parker's no Isaac Watt that Jack is family to ruin. You let Rebecca say some righteous prayer on the gibbet. I fear she'll wake a vengeance on you.
Excellency, she's condemned a witch.
Where are you? How did you pose them? I postponed their hanging for the time being. Where we not postpone? Excellency. Now, Mr. Fair. What's your mom, please? You have book for. I shall stand with him myself until dawn. There's no sufficient time till dawn. Which means you have book for. I shall do my best to bring him to God. Excellency, a dagger. What say you? Tonight, when I open my door, a dagger climbs to the ground. There's a danger for me. I cannot step outside at night except that I fear that. Reverend Hale, I'm glad to see you attend to your good work.
You must pardon them, they will not budge.
You misunderstand, sir. I cannot pardon these. When 12 are already hanged for the same crime, it is not just. Rebecca will not confess.
The sun will rise in a few minutes, Excellency. I must have more time.
Regard me not. I'm not here to see what people pardon or postponement. Them that will not confess will hang. The seven are given out, and the village expects to see them die at dawn.
Postponement now speaks of floundering on my part. Reprieve upon will cast doubt upon the guilt of them that have died till now. And when I speak with God's law, will not crack his voice with whimpering. And if retaliation is your fear, know this, I'll hang 10,000. Any notion of salt tears cannot melt the resolution of the statutes. I draw yourselves up like men, and hug as you are bound by heaven to do. Stay ahead. I spoke with them all.
All but Proctor, he's in the dungeon.
The Proctor's way now.
He sits like some great bird. You not know he lived except you get food from time to time.
Wife, I heard, must be well on with child now, 3 months.
She is, sir.
Perhaps you have closer knowledge of this man? My presence of his wife softened?
Well, he has not laid eyes upon her these 3 months. I should summon her.
Have he struck at you again? See it adamant?
No, sir. Cannot be pinned to the wall now.
Bring good right Proctor up, and then bring him up as well.
Excellency, if you postpone for a week and publish to the town that he's striving for the confessions, then speak mercy in your apartment and faltering.
Mr. Hale, has God have not called me like Joshua to stop the sun from rising? I cannot withhold the perfection of the punishment.
If you think God wills you to raise rebellion, Mr. Danforth, you're mistaken.
You have heard rebellion spoken in Salem.
There are old nuns wandering from house to house. Abandoned cattle, bell on the high roads, the stench of hanging rocks hang everywhere. And no man knows when the hardest scribe will end his life. And you wonder yet if rebellion spoke?
Mr. Hale, you baffle me why you return here.
Why, it is so simple. Come to do the devil's work. I come to counsel Christians should be Christians should belie themselves. There's blood on my head. Can you not see this blood on my head?
Hush! Proctor, I hope you're hardy.
I get 6 months for my time.
Be at your ease. You have not come to your life here. Mr. Hale, will you speak with a woman?
Julie Proctor, your husband is listening to hang this morning.
I heard it.
You know, do you not, that I have no connection with the court. I come of my own, that Proctor's life be taken. I count myself as his murderer.
What do you want?
I have gone this 3 months like our Lord into the wilderness. I have sought the Christian way from damnation double to minister consul's meant to lie.
It is no lie. You cannot speak of
It is a
lie.
lie!
I heard no more of that!
Let me not mistake your duty as a miss of my own. I came into this village like a bridegroom to his beloved, bearing gifts of high religion, to every crowns of holy law I spoke. And what I touched with my bright confidence died. Where I turned the eye of my great faith, blood flowed up. Beware, goody prophet. Cleave to no faith when faith brings blood is taken law that leads you to sacrifice. Life, no one. Life is God's most precious gift. No principle, however glorious, may justify the taking of it. I beg you, leave your husband, let him give his life, for Pharaoh's will be, God, I'm a liar. Then he throws his life away for pride. You plead with him? Cannot think to listen to another.
I think that'd be the devil's argument.
Woman, before the laws of God we're a swine, you cannot understand his will.
I'll never speak with you, sir. I lack learning for it.
Good Proctor. No, you're not summoned here for a disputation. You will die with the sunrise. Your husband. Do you understand that? Answer me. Have the devil drive any tear of pity within you? A very ape would weep at such calamity. If I had no other evidence of your unnatural life, your dry eyes now would be now. Sufficient evidence. No, you sent your soul up to hell. Take her out. I probably nothing to speak to him.
Let me speak with him.
You strike with him? Will you plead for his confession or not?
I promise nothing.
Partner.
Let me speak with him.
have you not? I see light in the sky. That you take counsel with your wife. May she help you turn your back on him.
If you desire a cup of cider, I'm sure we can all lead you now.
You haven't changed.
Job?
It grows.
Is there no order of the boys?
They're well. But the Dan,
You have not seen them.
I've not.
None have confessed yet?
There be many confess.
Who are they?
There be 100 or more, they say. Goody Ballard is one. I say good kind is one. There be many.
Rebecca?
No. Not Rebecca. She sets one foot in heaven now. Not with her for more.
And Jobs?
You have not heard it?
I hear nothing where I am kept.
Charles is dead.
When? Where did he hang?
He was not hanged. He'd answer Iron Age with his indictments for repeating out the charge that hanged Shirley auctioned out his property. So he stood mute and died Christian under the law. So his sons would have his farm. For it is the law. He cannot be condemned to wizard if he not answer his indictments, aye or nay.
How does he die?
The pressing John.
Press.
Great stones laid upon his chest and he declared aye or nay. He said he gave 2 words. More weight, he said, and died.
More weight.
Aye. You were a fearsome man, Giles Corey.
I have been thinking. I would give them this confession. What say you if I give them that?
I cannot judge you, John.
And what would you have me do?
As you will, I will have it. I want you living, John. That's sure.
And Martha, has she confessed?
She will not.
It is a pretense, Elizabeth.
What is?
I cannot mount the gibbet like a saint. I am not that man. My honesty, it is broken. I am no good man. Nothing spoiled by giving them this lie, or not rotten long before.
And yet you've not confessed till now. That's me goodness in you.
Spite. Spite keeps me silent. It is hard to give a lie to dogs. I would ask you for your forgiveness.
It is not for me to give, John.
I would let you see some honesty in it. That those who never lie die now. It is a pretense to me of vanity, and will not blind God, nor keep my children out of the way. What say you to that?
John, it comes not that I should forgive you. But will you forgive yourself? It is your soul, John. Only be sure of this, for I know it now, whatever you do, it is a good man who does it. I have read my part of your work. I have sins of my own account. Need to hold why to come lechery.
Enough! Enough!
Better you should know me.
I will not hear it. I know you.
You take my sins upon you, John.
No, no, I take my own. My own.
I counted myself so plain, so poorly made, no honest love could come to me. Suspicion kissed you when I did. For I never knew how to say my love. It were a cold house I kept.
What say you, Proctor? The sun is soon up.
Do as you will, but let none be your judge, for there's no higher judge under heaven than Proctor is. Forgive me. Forgive me, John. Never touch us. Goodness in the world.
I want my life.
You confess yourself.
I will have my life.
God be praised. It is a providence. He will confess.
Why do you scream it? Why do you scream it? It is evil, is it not?
I cannot judge you, John. I cannot.
Then who will? What is John Proctor? I think it is honesty. I think so.
I am not your judge. I cannot be.
Would you give them this lie? Say, would you give them this if the tongs were on fire and singeing you? You would not. Good then. It is evil. I do it?
Man, you shall be blessed in heaven for this. Isn't you? Are you ready?
Why must it be written down?
Why? For the good instruction of the village, that shall be noted high upon the church door. Now then, let you speak slowly and directly to the point. For Mr. Chiu. Have you seen the devil? Come, man, take courage. Mr. Proctor,
I have.
Oh, praise God.
and when he comes to you, what were his demands? Did he bid you do his work upon the earth?
He did.
And you bound yourself to his service, did you not? Ah, Rebecca, nurse. Come in, woman. Come in.
John, are you doing well then?
Come, man, take courage. Let her witness your good example, so she may come to God herself. Here, good Proctor. Say on. Have you seen the devil, Mr. Proctor?
Why, John?
I have.
You're good and nice. Profit nothing to keep this conspiracy any further. Will you confess yourself with him?
Oh, John, God send his mercy on you.
Take her out.
I say you will confess yourself with him, goody nurse.
Why? It is a lie. It is a lie. Help me. I damn myself. I cannot.
Mr. Proctor, when the devil comes to you, did you see Rebecca nurse with him?
I did not.
Did you see her sister, Mary Eastley, with the devil?
No, I did not.
Did you see Martha Coy with the devil?
I did not.
Did you see anyone with the devil?
I did not.
Mr. Proctor, I'm not power to trade your life for a lie. You have most certainly seen some person with the devil. Now, Scorpio, or testify that they saw this woman with the devil.
Then it is proven. Why must I say it?
Why must you say it? Why, you should rejoice to say it, if your soul is purged of any love of hell.
They think to go like saints. I like not to spoil their good names.
You think they go like saints? It matters not what she thought. She's convicted of the unnatural murder of children. And you, for sending your spirit on to Mayor Warren. Your soul alone is the issue here. You shall prove its whiteness, or you cannot live in a Christian country.
Your Excellency, it is enough you confess. Let him sign it. Let him sign it.
It is a great service. It is a weighty name. Will strike the village that he confess. I beg you, sir, let him sign it. The sun is up, Excellency.
Come then, man, sign your testimony.
You have all witnessed it. It is enough.
You will not sign it.
I have confessed it. You have all witnessed it. You have no need for this.
Do you spoil with me? You will sign it, or is no confession. Come, man. Your second name.
Oh, praise be to the Lord.
Now then, let's have it.
No.
Mr. Proctor.
No, no. I have signed it. You have seen me sign it. It is enough. You have no need for this.
Proctor, the village was that proof that.
Damn the village. God has seen me confess. You've all witnessed it. It is enough.
It is not enough.
You have come to save my soul, have you not? Here, I have confessed it. You have no need for this.
Mr. Proctor, you have not confessed yourself.
I cannot do you this.
Proctor,
I have 3 children. How may I teach them to walk like men in the world? And I have sold my friends.
I'm not sold your friend.
Beguile me not. I have blunted all of them. The day this hangs on the church, and the very same day they hang for silence.
Mr. Proctor, why do you mean to deny this confession? You're free!
I mean to deny nothing.
Then explain to me why you're not letting me have.
Because it is my name. Because I lied. I signed myself to lie. Because I am not worth the death beneath the feet of those that hang. I have already given you my soul. Give me my name.
Is this document a lie? If it is a lie, I will not accept it. Let's say here, I will not tell a lie. I'll have your honest confession in my hand, or I cannot keep you from the road. What way do you go?
Man, no, no!
Proctor, Proctor! No!
Pray God see some goodness in it. Shove the notes here, give them a heart of stone, and let him see them.
Let you fear nothing. There is another judgment that awaits us all.
Marshal! Kingdom high over the town! And we're roots for these! Root for corruption! Take them!
Come in.
I have not had my breakfast yet.
There's yet time. Proctor! Speak with him! Proctor! Proctor!
Go to him in his pride. In his pride that he needs some prophet for him to be. Shall the dust praise and shall the worms declare his truth? Take his shame away.
You have us do this now. God forbid I take it from him.